as a result of being created by you, the creation itself is wanting to evolve. And if you allow it to evolve, it becomes a two-way reflection of the creation reflecting back the creator in that moment. Welcome, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is your month ahead reading. This is about continuing to create even though your creations are not turning out the way that you expected or wanted. I feel like you'll know this is for you because you start something and scrap it. You're like, ooh, I have the best idea for the story, and then you start writing and you're like, this is shit. This is crap. This is... And you start over or just abandon it like altogether. Or, you know, whatever your craft is. It's a painting, it's a DJ mix, it's whatever. The message today is about allowing the flow of the creation. Because what's kind of happening right now is, so if you're feeling like this is a creative block, I feel like that's a phrase you've been using, like I'm blocked. I can't get through this. I don't know what's going on. You are here to bring these creations through to share with other people. But they're not just yours. And sometimes we get stuck on things turning out differently or like going a different way than what we expect. And I feel like you are someone who is really taking care of what you're creating. Like you know everything there is to know about it. You have strategized, you've planned, you've done like some really practical things to like build a routine or discipline or structure around how you bring this creation out. But then you start with the vision. You have the inspiration for it. You have the vision for it. You have the inspiration. And then as you start working on it, it starts to go a different way, or it starts to not work at all. And you're like, why is it this? What is going on here? You are influencing the creation, but the creation is also influencing you. So when it's only in your head, there's infinite room to vision and daydream and imagine the outcome. And you have in your head this perfect, ideal outcome. But as you start doing it, as you start creating, when it takes a different turn, the reason is because it has changed you. In the process of creating, the creation changes the artist. So there are going to be times, and I feel like this has served you well, like in the past, where you have had a vision and you have very kind of meticulously held to that vision. Like, no, this is what it needs to be. This is what I want. This is what the point of the whole thing is. If it doesn't turn out like this, then there is no point in it at all. And you have created some really amazing things. But for this particular creation, it is not just about what you're making, it's about how it changes you as you create it. And this will be something that happens for everything you create going forward. I hope that doesn't scare you. You're like, well, why even make a plan? Why even envision anything? Why not just show up and see what happens? Yeah, no, exactly. Yes. So it's like, it's honestly a beautiful thing. Like what they're showing is, so like if, let's say it's painting, you have this canvas and you have the paints, all of the paints that were in your vision, and they're the perfect colors and they are exactly a match to what the vision was. And then as soon as the shapes and lines start coming together on the canvas, there's a new color that wants to be made. And you're like, that color wasn't in the vision. Okay, but make the color. Because as a result of being created by you, the creation itself is wanting to evolve. And if you allow it to evolve and you go ahead and you mix that new color and you put a new shape up there and you're like, whoa, hey, that wasn't what I was expecting. That wasn't what I had planned. That wasn't what I envisioned. But that's pretty cool. Oh, and there's a new inspiration. And it becomes a two-way reflection of the creation reflecting back the creator in that moment. It's the most beautiful thing that has ever been. It's like, it's the relationship between the creator and the artist is such a beautiful, let me see if I can capture in words, is such a perfect metaphor for life in general. Life, us as creators, everything around us is what we are creating, but we are also inspired by our own creations. And our creations are either given the ability to evolve and change and become something new, or they are limited. So what's happening right now is you are limiting the creation, but in limiting the creation, you are limiting yourself. In limiting, or like kind of pigeonholing, I don't know where that phrase comes from. Is that, I don't know. I think I know what it means though, but like when you're like kind of putting it into a corner, like here's what you're gonna be, like here's what I've already decided for you, beautiful painting, here's exactly what you're going to be, and this is what we're doing together. And halfway through, that painting is like, well, I'm feeling something different today. When you are like, no, you shut off all of that inspiration. You are blocking off new inspiration, and then you do become blocked. It really is a creative blockage. And it comes from you not allowing this creation to become what it is and holding it accountable for only becoming what is in your brain. The other aspect. Let me take a breath. Did we even talk about the cards yet? Shit. Oh, you didn't get oracle cards today. I went to pull cards for you, and Spirit was like, nope, tarot card. One tarot card for our Virgo friends. And you have the Ace of Swords. It's time to shift your mind around what it means to be a creator. It feels like you have gone at this in a very methodical, strategized, tried and true method. Like, here's what works, here's my routine, here's how it goes. Like, this is what we do, this is how. Or if you are not an experienced creator, you might be looking at what other people are doing or taking their advice, like, here's how you need to do it, here's how you need to do it. And you're like, this is how we do it, this is how we do it. It's a very firm mindset. And the creative process is calling for you to have a softer mindset, a more curious mindset, like, oh, a new color? Okay, let's see what that looks like. Try it out. Oh, okay. That's hideous. I don't like it. I'm going to do something different. But give it a chance. Like, softening into like a curiosity around what this could become, and having, honestly, like having a really profound respect for the creation itself. It's not you versus the creation. It's you co-creating the creation. It's you as an artist working in relationship with the thing that you're making. And that's how you become more fulfilled. That's how you become more prolific. If you have been feeling really creatively stuck for a long time, this might be the thing that kind of shakes it loose and things will just start flowing. And the more you create and the more you get in tune with this process and the more you let it flow, the more positive feedback you're going to get, because what is being called to be created through you is not just your own perfect ability or your ability to make it just right. It is you kind of handing the reins over to the creation to see what it becomes, because it is the collective pulling this through you. It's not just you in your own brain. I want to make this because I think it's cool. The inspiration in the first place is a deeper calling from the collective for art and music and writing that is healing. The words that other people need to hear. The things that evoke an emotion that they can't put into words. And that's not something that comes from your ego-driven perfectionist brain. That is something that is pure flow from source energy. So allow it to flow is the call this month. This is a new mindset. This is a new mindset for you. And it changes everything. This shift in perspective really, like, I love also like all of the elements we have going on in here. Like, we have this book of knowledge, and what is she's not like nose down in the book. Like, here's how we're supposed to do it, like memorizing. She is surrendering. She's like, this is, I understand that the power comes from more than just the information, just the instructions, just the step-by-step how to do this. And then we have this beautiful wise owl just sitting there, like watching all of this illuminated by the full moon. And even in the background, the forest, feeling like a creative blockage, like feeling surrounded by trees and like you can't see the way through, you can't see the way out until you like look up and you realize the moon is there and then you follow the light. I don't know if that works, but that's what it's feeling like. So my Virgo friends, that is your message this month. It is a like daunting journey to be a creator because everyone is a creator. And I feel like that's what we are noticing around us, is that people are so flippin' talented. Like, there's a competitive, whoa. Okay, so there's more to this message. You have a competitive nature, I feel like. You want your shit to be the best. You want to be the best. You want to be recognized as the one that can do this perfectly. But the perfection is also in the unfolding. Like there's a beauty in the imperfections. There's a perfection in the imperfections that is divine. Like, even like as humans, we are perfect in our flaws. Because we are made to be flawed. We are made to have flaws and struggles and shadow aspects so that we can explore those places. It's the same with art. If a story starts going a direction that you didn't want it to go, it's because there's something to explore there. So explore it. Don't shut it down because you don't know where it's going. Don't cut it off because you can't see how it ends. Allow the unfolding, and then that is what elevates you. That's what sets you apart. There's also, the more you notice, the more you observe how many incredibly talented people there are out there doing something similar to what you're doing, the more that is confirmation that you are in a new circle. Like, you have elevated yourself into a space of being recognized as somebody who can really, really do this great, a really accomplished and tuned in artist in whatever capacity. Okay, I think that's all now. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. That's your month ahead reading. All of the words just left. All of the energy just... I feel deflated now. Thank you very much for being here. I love you so much. Have a wonderful month ahead, and I will see you next time.